Well, good morning, YouTubers, friends, and family across the world. This is Mike with your Morning Dew daily events worldwide, and we are on September 15th, 2017. Welcome to another beautiful day on this planet. We are survivors. Thank you, and God bless you all that have survived. And thank you for joining me today. To all my new subscribers, I want to welcome you to Morning Dew. And to all my loyal subscribers who have been here from the beginning, I want to thank you so much for everything, all of your support, all of the love that you have shown since the beginning of this channel 5 months ago. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Straight from Medio Mike. Thank you. So today, we've got a major situation again. About a month ago, I'd reported we had 9 tropical storms churning. And today we have 8. Show you exactly all of them here. But the 2 major ones are Talim and Doksuri. Doksuri is a mean and wet, very wet storm. You can see the size of it here. The sheer size of this storm is amazing. As I said yesterday in my video, these cloud tops are so high, they're hitting the toposphere and getting spread out the way that it is here. In the satellite imagery, all this red, it shows how high the cloud tops are. Those are super high, probably about 40,000 feet. So Talim is now heading towards South Korea. Original track was to Japan, but has now taken a small new trajectory towards Korea, with more tropical storms forming behind Talim. Asia, China, Korea, all these areas, Philippines, they have seen way too many storms this year, way too much moisture. If this continues, this definitely will be a record-setting year for rainfall in these areas. And talking about the other day in one of my videos, 9 million people displaced by environmental disasters. I was including the 6 million from Florida during Hurricane Irma. So that was 3 million just before Irma, and then 6 million were displaced overnight and evacuated off of the Florida state. Now, most of the environmental refugees in the world right now are coming from this area right here, in the Philippines, in Asia, and also India, but mainly Bangladesh and India. Catastrophic floods all year round, all year long. So these are satellite images of Doksuri and Talim. So you go around the world, you can see some pretty big developments. Large low pressures spinning. And look at all the cloud tops. Now, I've been reporting about this for months, 5 months now, that our world is going to be changing rapidly. And I have proven to be right so far in the 5 months of research and reporting. Our jet streams are off. And there's something else that's off too. We need to figure all this out. So you can see a lot of high cloud tops. Mass evaporation in this world right now. Let's go around the world here in 5 minutes. And here's satellite imagery overlooking Europe and Africa. Strong, prominent polar vortex coming down from the north into England. They will be dealing with some pretty cold temperatures in the next 4 days. You can see very large low. It came straight from the north. They've already had reported crop losses and early frosts throughout this area here. So we'll have to keep an eye on that developing situation. You can see here that we have another large, actually two areas of investigation right here. This is a tropical low number 15, and the one in front is just an area investigation. You can see Jose spinning right here. So here's Jose. He went west, came south, east, and now is going north again. I've heard a few people reporting that it's going to hit New York City. It's not going to hit New York City. It's not going to be a major storm to humans, a threat to humans. It's not going to be a threat to humans. The only thing it will bring is maybe some high surf and some rain, but most likely will graze the Atlantic provinces of Canada. If anything, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Newfoundland will get the most of this storm, Jose. We've got another one here, Max, which has actually been downgraded to a tropical low. And then just west of Max is Norma, Hurricane Norma, and that's set to head straight north into the San Francisco Bay Area. So, yeah, very wonky things going on in the world. As I said, in 25 years of satellite imagery and watching this stuff, I've not seen such a wild and wacky season. So I want to invite everybody to come out to next Wednesday for a live stream. I'm going to get back into my Weird Weather Wednesday live streams, where we discuss all the major events over the past 7 days for weird weather around the world, because we're getting up to our winter solstice here, and when we change into fall and then into winter, we're going to see a lot of major changes, and Morning Dew is here for you. I'll be reporting on them all, and every Weird Weather Wednesday we'll be talking with all the subscribers and anybody else who wants to be a part of this Weather Warrior mission. So next Wednesday, not really sure what time yet, but I will definitely be posting. And then last satellite image over here, it's over in the West Pacific, or sorry, East Pacific. And you can see here Norma and a small depression in front of her as well. And nothing major to report on this satellite imagery, except for the fact that our equator, these storms are forming at a higher altitude in the north, and they're lasting a lot longer than they used to. We shall see in the coming months if I'm right about this climate chaos coming into our changing seasons, and whether or not the winter is going to be what I think it is. We shall see. So let's just get a quick look over the last 24 hours for earthquakes. Nothing major to report. Admitted. Caribbean still going. Minor rumble still in the United States. That's over the past 3 days. It's a lot of action. South America, North America is under a lot of pressure right now. It's the last 24 hours, folks. I had a big 5.8 last night. Deep earthquake. Wasn't much of a reverberation, but we did end up having the 5.2 down here in the middle of the East Pacific Ridge. Still, earthquake swarm in Mexico. It carries on. Let's look at our list now. Last 7 days, folks, for earthquakes. And yeah, it's going to slow right down. We've had a very busy week for earthquakes. All the aftershocks adding up in Idaho, and all the aftershocks adding up in Mexico. I'm gonna have to get some numbers here for you guys, and I'll post that in the comment section on how many earthquakes we've had so far this year, and how much catching up we have. So this is the last 7 days for earthquakes. Stay safe, everybody. Stay young and have fun, and get your morning dew.